Do you get caught up in mistakes out there and they lead to more mental errors in football? Today, I'm talking about mental skill number 4 in this video, how to let go of mistakes or flush mistakes quickly. You're watching Sessions with Doc. So one of the challenges for ball players is they tend to get caught up on mistakes. When you get caught up on mistakes, what often happens is you start dwelling. Dwelling means you start thinking over and over again about, oh, how awful that mistake was. Oh, is coach going to bench me? Oh, are my teammates upset? And then once you're doing that, you have what's called the split focus. You're dwelling on that past mistake and then you're trying to play the next play. Well, guess what? You can't be in the moment, in the flow of the game, if you have a split focus. So you got to get really good at being able to let go of mistakes. The other challenge with mistakes is when you're dwelling and you get a little frustrated, you get a little upset, maybe you missed that tackle, or there was a fumble, or you got scored on, or you threw an interception, and you get frustrated with that. That is going to change your performance on the next series or on the next play, because typically you don't do good at committing to the next play. You don't do good at focusing on the process on the next play. You might speed up your behavior, for example. You might overplay the runner, for example, because you're still amped up and too frustrated. So the question is, how do you flush the mistake so that you can stay composed? Well, there's two parts to it for me. Part number one is the reason why you get upset with mistakes is because simply they're unacceptable. We call that expectations. For example, I should never miss an open field tackle. That's a version of an expectation that you might have. It's the shoulds and the shouldn'ts out there. That should creates a specific judgment or demand in that situation. So let's say you do miss an open field tackle. The runner gets by you, runs for 30 yards, or scores. Well, your expectation said that was unacceptable, I should never do that. That creates a lot of the havoc for ball players, is your strict expectations about what you demand of yourself. Look at those expectations as the unwritten rules or standards that you place on your game. The problem is when you don't reach those standards or those rules, you unravel and think that I should never do that, that's unacceptable, and maybe some other things that you're thinking about, like what does coach think and what do my teammates think, etc., might come into play as well. So step one, you got to let go of those strict expectations or those standards that you have. Step number two is you have to learn a new reaction. So instead of, I shouldn't have missed that open field tackle, that was awful, that was terrible, my teammates are upset with me. Instead of thinking that way, you want to change that reaction. What that means is change what you're thinking about that. Change your perception of that mistake. Such as, I'm not perfect, open field tackles are difficult, the runner has the advantage and has a half step on me. Next time, just square up and stay with the runner and you'll get him. So it's all about that new reaction that you have. Hope that helps. Hey, I'm previewing a new program called the Mental Edge for Football. You can jump over to peaksports.com and learn more about it. I'll provide a link to the program so that you can develop more mental toughness for football. Thanks. If you want to be notified when we upload more mental training videos just like this one, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my picture in the upper right-hand corner of this video. We've teed up 2 more mental training videos for you to check out today. Please visit our website if you want to learn more about mental training.